I stood at the altar, hands gripping the edges of the podium, heart pounding like a war drum. The guests were seated. The music had started, and in just a few moments, Emily would walk down the aisle. It was supposed to be the happiest day of my life. An hour before the ceremony, as I adjusted my tie in the dressing room, Emily walked in. She looked breathtaking in her wedding dress, but her eyes weren't right. There was hesitation. "I need to talk to you," she said. I turned to her with a smile. "About what?" "We're about to get married." She wrung her hands. "It's about Michael." That name froze me in place. Michael? Her ex. The one who had lingered in the background of our relationship, like a ghost she swore was gone. She had promised he was the past. But now, on the day of our wedding, here he was again, spoken into the room like a curse. What about him? My voice tightened. She took a breath. "He's here. He called me last night. Said he needed closure. And I invited him." Time stopped. "You what?" I asked. Her voice dropped to a whisper. "He's not here to cause trouble. He just needs a moment." I told him he could sit in the third row, right behind our families, right in view of the altar, right where he could witness everything. "Are you hearing yourself, Emily?" She reached for my hand. "Please don't be mad. I didn't tell you because I knew you'd overreact." Overreact. My voice rose, sharp and cold. "You think it's an overreaction not to want your ex at our wedding? I owe him this. I need it too, for closure." Something in me broke. I pulled my hand away. "No," I said, quiet and steady. "You don't need closure. You need to make a choice." Her breath hitched. "Don't do this." But it was already done. I walked out of the dressing room, then past the altar, past the rows of guests, past the life we had planned together. I vanished without a word and never turned back. Outside, the cool air hit me. My chest was tight, my breath ragged. The world didn't know yet that the groom had left. Inside, they probably still thought I was just waiting. But I was gone. I walked past the limo meant for the reception. The driver looked at me, confused. I didn't stop, just kept moving, one step after another. Then my phone rang. Emily. Her name glowed on the screen. My finger hovered. I almost answered. Almost. But then I remembered how she looked at me. Uncertain, hesitant. Not like someone who was sure I was her future. So I powered off my phone, took a breath, and disappeared. That night became a blur. I wandered the city until I found a bar that looked like it had forgotten time. I sat down. The bartender handed me a glass of whiskey before I even spoke. "Rough night?" he asked. "You could say that." The whiskey burned going down, but I welcomed the fire. I drank. Tried to drown the memory of her saying she needed space for her ex on our wedding day. Eventually, last call came. I had nowhere to go. I pulled out my phone, turned it on, 36 missed calls. Emily, my best man, my mom. I didn't need to hear the voicemails. I already knew what they said. "Come back. Let's talk. Please." Instead, I did the only thing I could. I scrolled through social media. And there it was, a photo. Emily, standing at the altar with Michael. My stomach turned. The caption, "When the past meets the present." The comments were chaos. Guests speculating, snippets of what happened. A blurry photo of Emily and Michael leaving together. Had she run to him as soon as I left? Had she always been waiting for a reason? I didn't want the answer. It wouldn't change anything. She had made her choice, and now I had to make mine. So I erased her. Every photo, every message. I blocked her number, packed a bag, left the city. No forwarding address. No goodbye. I became a ghost. 2 years passed. A new life in a quiet town. A different job. A modest apartment by the river. I learned to enjoy the silence, to live without the weight of what had been. But the past has a way of catching up. One evening, stepping out of a coffee shop, I felt it, a shift in the air. And then I saw her. Emily, hair shorter, eyes tired. She looked older somehow, sadder, but it was her. I should have turned and walked away, but I didn't. I just stood there, She crossed the street, arms wrapped around herself. Ethan, she said, just my name, and it hit like a wave. How did you find me? She gave a sad smile. I never stopped looking. Silence stretched. I need to explain. You don't. I do, she said. After you left, I was a mess. Michael was just there. I thought it would help. Fill the hole. But it didn't. It made everything worse. She took a breath. I thought I needed closure. But I just lost you. Her voice cracked. I never wanted him. I wanted you. I was just too late to see it. Her confession didn't bring peace. Only exhaustion. You don't have to say that now. A tear rolled down her cheek. I know, but I had to try. Do you still love me? She whispered. A long pause. I did once. The words hung heavy between us. Final. She nodded. I'm sorry, Ethan, for everything. I nodded back, not because I forgave her, but because I was done carrying it. She whispered, Goodbye, Ethan, and I watched her go. This time, I didn't stop her. This time, I didn't look back, because I had already let her go.